So my website was recently declined for Google AdSense monetization for low content something. There's a word that they use, but it's really low content. I'll put it somewhere here. And I am frustrated simply because Google does not have like a standard thing, like a guideline which you can follow for monetization or to have ads running on your website. It's all guesswork. It's all, you'd follow someone's guide and they go through and you also try and you get declined. You're like, Google, what is up, right? So to give you a background, guys, I've got a website, linfido.com. Some of you guys know it. That website has been thriving for like 3 years now, no problems. I don't think I even got declined once when I applied for monetization. So now, because Google wants you to niche, that's how you get traffic and you build a brand. So when you say niching down, it just means you're talking about one topic over and over and over and over until you dominate that. So Linfido really is a career blog, right? It's a career blog, and a few months ago, I started posting certain things that I like there, like outfits to wear to work, a lunchbox to keep you full, some sort of like lifestyle but work corporate content on it, and it wasn't doing well. People, when they come to Linfido, they're looking for job leads, they're looking for career advice, they're not looking for food to eat at work. So I'm like, let me do another website that is separate. So this is like a passion project. Like Linfido took me so many years for it to get to where it is now. So of course I'm not rushing, but I do like to work on a website that is running ads already, because I know that every sweat and tear I put into it, at least, if a visitor, how hard it is to have traffic come to your website, to your channel, to anything for your content, right? It's quite tough. So I'm like, let me try. So I did put articles on it. I got 1,000 people to come to the site, and guess what? I was not monetized. I tried to resubmit 3 times and I was declined. To say I was crushed, it's an understatement, right, guys? So these are the general guidelines for you to get monetized. So I'll say at this point in July of 2024, use this as a jumping off point, because this is the formula I used last time I got monetized, but now they came back and they said it's I'll put it here, right? Number 1,000 people need to come to your site. That means traffic, at least 1,000 people. It won't, that's right. Then you need 20 articles. So these 20 articles need to be well written, guys. No plagiarism, no AI, written by a human to human. Then the third thing, you need obviously your terms and conditions and your policy on your website, and they say a contact page, sometimes an about page. So those 4 pages are very, very important. And let us circle back to the articles we spoke about. You do need to have those articles be at least 600 to 900 words. So these guidelines, guys, they are not written by Google. Like I said, this is from me scanning through the internet, trying to find the formula. And from what I could guess, this was the general guide, the general consensus for you to apply for monetization and start earning money via Google. So if you don't know, guys, the ads that run on ads, that's how people get paid via Google, right? So for me, I like that method, because I feel like, guys, these are just my feelings, my thoughts. Africa, times are tough. People don't have spare money to pay for things such as courses, to just purchase frivolously. The market is tough, right? So if you've got something that you want to sell, I think, or information you want to give out, instead of people purchasing money with money they don't have, rather they get the ads, my opinion. So that is why I do Google AdSense. Now you're asking, Len, why not just apply straight to Ezoic? So here's the thing, guys. Ezoic is similar to Google AdSense. You actually earn more when you use Ezoic and not Google AdSense. If you're running ads via Ezoic, the thing is, if you are not accepted by AdSense, you will not be accepted by Ezoic, because Ezoic is like there's a word that they use. It's a partner of AdSense. So everything starts from, it's only the Google Ad Manager, right? So it starts there, and then they're a mediator, something like that. So yeah. So I recently got that. Actually, when I say recently, I mean over the weekend. That's when I got like declined after 3 retries What am I trying to do better, learn? So I did reach out to the Zoic team because I've got an account there and I've got an account manager, and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to monetize this account. What can I do? So this is what they said. Let's take a look at your website and see what's going on. So they went and checked. They're like, learn, you were declined because possibly, they also don't know, mind you. That's the frustrating part. That they said, learn, you need to be writing your articles, like niche it down further, because on that website I've got lifestyle content, I've got some food recipes. It really is just it's a fun blog hobby where I'm just putting stuff that I like, that I love, whatever, right? In the past, like I said, this is like my 4th website. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. I've monetized websites with like random things, but the account manager was like, no, you need to niche down. So now some of the articles are already doing well on Pinterest. So I'm like thinking, what do I do? Do I take them down temporarily, or do I focus? I don't know, guys. I'm a bit confused. So it's something that I'll think about and I'll tell you. But for now, guys, honestly, I think now that I think I'm going to keep the articles that are generating traffic on Pinterest, right? Because that was so hard to do, those Pinterest pins. Keep that running. Then take down the food articles, right? I feel like I'm gonna take down the food articles. Then I'll leave the corporate career chat on there, because I've got some productivity things. So I'm gonna leave that there. So I think for now I'll remove the food articles. They're like 5, so that's like a hit on my word count, or like on the number of articles. So needless to say, I'm removing some articles, adding some, making sure my categories are great, rechecking if the website is good. That's the other thing, guys. If your theme is trash, you will not be monetized. So just something I know. So guys, I do know that a lot of you guys do want to have your own website. You can have a website about anything, guys. Really an interest of yours. Just know that these days you need to pick a niche. I'm saying this because I was literally told this by an account manager for me. So you do need to niche down. So pick a niche, like that is, pick a topic and talk about that topic over and over and over and over and over again. So you can talk about lifestyle, clothes, cooking, if you're into hiking, if you're into running, if you are spiritual, whatever it is, it's fine. Just pick a topic. And once you pick that topic, like I told you, write the articles, have the website. So a website needs 2 things for it to be running online. You need, 1, a domain. Domain is the name of the website. In my case, would say leanfido.com. That's the domain. And you do need to self-host. So you having leanfido at wordpress.com, it doesn't count. You do need to pay for hosting. Mine runs on Bluehost. I'm not gatekeeping. When I started off, I'd pay $33 for the year, but now it's a bit more since that's just like the starting of price. If you do need a link for you to get the $33 for the year, I can get you a link for my Bluehost, and then you can pay that price. But now it's like I now pay for the year. I'll be honest, for Bluehost I now pay over $200 something, but that's cool because I would have generated if I'm consistent enough, I would have generated enough money to cover that cost. So anyway, in case you're wondering, guys, those are the things you need to monetize your website. Articles, guys, no plagiarism, no AI use. There's money out there, but oh my goodness me, what's a side hustle? I'm beginning to think of someone lied to me. There's no easy side hustle. You have to work for it, right? Remember, guys, you are amazing. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Until next time. Oh, I am curious, guys. If you want to do a website, what's your niche? Have you tried? Have you monetized? If you're not shy, what's the most amount you've made in a year? I'll tell you guys how much I make with the new website when the year ends. Once it's monetized, I'm hoping the next 6 months to be monetized, and I'll be able to share those numbers. leanfido.com, I can't share those numbers simply because it's an aged website, so that's a bit unfair and like false advertising. But let's start with something new in 2024 and see how much money I would have made by 31 December. This is me promising things. Good luck.